President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli, the Minister of Antiquities and Tourism Khalid Al-Anani, the Minister of Local Development Mahmoud Sha'rawi, Minister of Housing Asim Al-Gazzar, and the Major General Ihab Al-Far, the head of the Armed Forces Engineering Authority, as well as a number of top executives. Presidential spokesman Bassam Radi said that the meeting tackled the executive situation of the Grand Egyptian Museum, the GEM, and its surrounding area. The head of state directed to finalize the project in a way that reflects the greatness of the ancient Egyptian civilization and to present the museum as a valuable cultural icon to the whole world. In a separate meeting, President al-Sisi gave his instructions to resume all the measures taken to support the tourism sector in light of the COVID-19 repercussions, as well as the negative impacts of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. The meeting, which was attended by the Prime Minister and the Minister of Tourism, reviewed the rate of tourists who visited Egypt in the last quarter of 2021, as well as the initiatives launched by the Ministry of Tourism to encourage the internal and the external tourism. Radi said that President al-Sisi highlighted the importance of guaranteeing that all the tourists are enjoying their stay in Egypt and providing them with all the means of entertainment and safety. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi greeted the Egyptian people and the Islamic nation on the occasion of the start of the holy month of Ramadan. On his social media account, President al-Sisi said that Ramadan is a holy occasion for upholding the noble values, tolerance and coexistence for a better world and the bright future for the peoples of Muslim nations and all the peoples of the world. President al-Sisi also extended his greetings to the Egyptian expats on the occasion, wishing them progress and prosperity. The President also exchanged greetings for Ramadan over phone calls with several Arab leaders, wishing them and their people's welfare and blessings. Meanwhile, Egypt's First Lady Mrs. Intisar al-Sisi also greeted the Egyptian people and the Islamic nation on the occasion, wishing Egypt and its great people success and happiness. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry participated in a coordination meeting of the Arab Liaison Group at the ministerial level that addressed the Ukrainian crisis. The meeting falls within the framework of the preparations for a tour which the ministers are due to embark on in Moscow and Warsaw. Also on Saturday, and as President-designate of the United Nations Climate Change Conference 2022, the COP27, the Egyptian top diplomat met with the director of the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network, the UNSDSN, Jeffrey Sachs. The meeting comes in light of the keenness of the Egyptian presidency of the COP27 to reach out to all the parties concerned with climate change. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry held 2 phone calls with the French and the German counterparts discussing the Russian-Ukrainian crisis. Shoukry discussed with Jean-Yves Le Drian the means of promoting the bilateral ties, as well as a number of files of mutual interest. Shoukry valued the outcome of Le Drian's last week visit to Egypt to follow up on the implementation of the joint projects and sign new cooperation agreements. The 2 ministers also discussed the Russian-Ukrainian crisis and its impact on the global economy. In another phone call with Annalena Baerbock, Shoukry discussed the means of boosting mutual relations with Germany at the political and the economic levels, as the Ukrainian-Russian conflict was on the agenda of talks as well. Egypt welcomed the United Nations broker truce in Yemen for